Well, good afternoon, everyone. And for those of you that are here this morning, welcome back. And those that are here, thank you for coming to Northeastern State University today. I'm Director of Athletics, Matt Cochran, and I want to thank you for coming. Kind of interesting times here. December of 19, I became the interim athletic director. Now I'm the official athletic director. But, these interesting times with the pandemic going into this semester, didn't really know what to expect. We get to after spring break and we shut down sports. And then, a month or two into the pandemic, our former basketball coach, Coach Mark Downey, came in and said, well, my former institution that I coached at a few years back has come and I've interviewed and they've offered me the job now. So I'm thinking, okay, great. And right in the middle of a pandemic, I've got to hire a new men's basketball coach. I appreciate Dr. Turner. I went to him immediately, and he had the faith in me to start the search. I said, I can't remember exactly what our conversation was, but it was something along the lines, well, how do you think it'll take, a month or two to do that? And I said, Dr. Turner, if we don't have this position hired by June 1, I've failed. So we got after it immediately and opened the job up, and we were really pleased with the interest in the job. I mean, we had over 70 applicants for the job almost immediately, and 10 of those applicants had a significant D2 experience, and that's once again when Coach Downey left, I would like to thank him publicly for Coach Downey, Coach Kennedy, and Coach Osborne that they elevated the program back to the status we always like to enjoy here at NSU. And I was really the number one thing that I was looking for was somebody with some significant Division II experience. So we had more than 10 people with that, and we narrowed that down to about 3 people that I was really interested that were in this region, that had were running really quality programs. And it didn't take long to get those people and have Zoom interviews, which that's everybody's favorite thing now. I wish we all had stock in Zoom, right? Because we're almost on that daily. But it didn't take too long after those initial Zoom interviews for me to know who I wanted to reach out to. And I knew Jay from his years here at NSU in the late 90s and in the early 2000s as a player, and then as a graduate assistant. And he moved on and did some other things. But the things that really stuck out to me was his significant Division II experience. The 8 years he spent at Drury, they advanced to multiple tournaments, were 173-68 in those 8 years, and then after that he took the head job at East Central, and over his 7 seasons he had a 131-74 record, and was the fastest coach to 100 wins. So immediately I was like, this is our guy. So I brought Jay in, and we had some conversations here in the event center. I think, looking at my first true search where I was running the search, I kind of look back on it and kind of tease some of my colleagues and say, what's so hard about this? I hired somebody in less than 3 weeks. I know that's not going to be the case from here forward, but this was just somebody was looking after me. God was looking over this program, and I think Jay he came to the crop of, and I really can't take credit for this hire. I mean, I know who was the person behind the scenes pushing this a little bit. I mean, he had a mentor here, and they wanted to get back to Tahlequah. So I think those were the contributing factors. But the main thing that really hit home with me was, Coach Hazen has a strong record of putting together championship quality basketball programs on the court and the classroom. And I think that's really important here at NSU. I mean, we want these student athletes to have the best quality athletic experience here. But the main thing we want them to do is, we used to have the saying is, we want to see them walk across the Gable Field. Well, now we want to see them walk across that stage right there in NSU's event center and get their degree. And I have no doubt that we will have the highest quality student athletes here, and Coach Havens may mention this in his remarks, but they've 3 years in a row or something they've been recognized nationally for having greater than a 3-point GPA in their program. So without further ado, our new head men's basketball coach at Northeastern State University, Jay Havens.
Thank you very much, Matt. Thank all of you for being here. This is an exciting day for me. I think back to when I was a student athlete and a graduate assistant early in my career, and I was very proud to be a part of the Redmond tradition. And today, I am proud to be a Riverhawk. I'm honored and humbled to be the head coach at my alma mater. One of the things you'll find out in our program is that one very important concept is to never delay gratitude. We talk about that all the time. So today I'm very grateful. I want to express some of that gratitude. First of all, I'm thankful to Dr. Jeff Williams and President John Hargrave at East Central University for giving and believing in me, a first-time head coach with a vision 7 years ago. And I'm also thankful for all of the players, the coaches at ECU that worked so hard to bring that vision to a reality and made my life infinitely better along the way. I'm very grateful to Dr. Steve Turner, to Matt Cochran and the entire advisory committee here at Northeastern State for choosing me for this position. I very much appreciate the trust you've placed in me to lead this tradition-rich program. This is a special place. This place played a big role in who I am as a person and as a basketball coach, and I'm truly blessed to be able to call NSU home again. I'm extremely thankful for my family. My wife, Angie, an NSU alum, former student athlete in the women's basketball program here, my best friend, my partner, the one who holds everything together at home, the one who supports me in every way possible. My sons, Trey, who will be a freshman here at Northeastern State University, we were able to recruit him over, and he'll be playing on the baseball team next year. Excited to watch that become reality. And Trent and Ty, my daughter Tatum. I'm not sure I have the words capable of expressing how much I love and appreciate them for the way that they have always supported me and allowed me to pursue my dreams professionally, often at great sacrifice for them personally. And they are my purpose in life. They're the reason for everything I do. I love you, and I thank you. I'm also very grateful for my parents who are here today, and Jerry and Susan Havens were my role models in life. Both are great examples of hard work and how to treat people. My dad was always my hero. And the reason I initially became passionate about the game of basketball, and he's the reason I wanted to become a coach. My mom was always supportive and very encouraging to me to pursue my passions, to set the bar high in everything I did. My brother John, who has also come through Tahlequah as an assistant coach here on the men's basketball staff. I'm thankful that we get to share the ups and downs of our careers and talk frequently about what's going on with our teams and share that. And I'm thankful that we've been able to successfully recruit some of his very outstanding players that have made us a better program, and one of which, Caleb Williams, will be with us here next year. And Rashad Perkins is another one, not here today, but wanted to recognize Caleb as a current member of our team. So we hope to continue to do that as well. I'm also very thankful for our staff. Lucas Hunter, Brett Cannon, two hardworking, passionate, dedicated basketball coaches that believe in what we stand for as a program, and they live it out daily. It's not just talk. Most importantly, they're also both great people. And they're the kind of people I want to go to work with and work around every day. I know how fortunate our student athletes are going to be to have these men leading them and working for them in our program daily. So together with Lucas and Brett, we will work tirelessly to build a program that the university and our community will be proud to support. Also want to recognize Chad Pendergraph, who's here today, our character coach, works in our program. I've gotten to know him briefly. Look forward to building that relationship over the course of the year, but he'll be very influential in the lives of our student athletes, as well as our coaching staff, and I'm looking forward to having him with our program going forward. In the short time that I've been here on the job, being here during the week by myself, my family's back in Ada still, kind of going through the transition, I've really had an opportunity to reflect and kind of fully realize how blessed I've been in my journey. I had the unique opportunity to play for 4 head coaches in 4 years of college, which is very unique, including in those 2 Hall of Fame coaches here at Northeastern State, in Ken Hayes and Larry Gibson. And then throughout my coaching career, I've had the opportunity to work for and learn from some of the best coaches in the game. Had some truly amazing experiences everywhere we've been, at every stop. and really have been able to work with some outstanding people. I was an assistant for 15 years, so the head coaches that I worked for, they allowed me to grow and learn, gave me a lot of responsibility, and I'm a benefit of their leadership and the example that they gave me as head coaches. So I do want to recognize Brendan Manzer from St. Gregory's University at the time, Larry Gibson here at NSU, John Phillips at the University of Tulsa, and Steve Hesser at Drury University. I'm so thankful to each of those gentlemen for all that they have done for my family and for me. Along the way, I think this is really cool. I've had the privilege to work for 2 head coaches at the NCAA Division II level. Both of those men won national championships as head coaches at the Division II level. So I've really just been truly fortunate and blessed throughout my career. So I want to share just briefly some vision for NSU men's basketball and how we want to run our program. One thing that we tell every recruit, we tell every player, our coaches know it. They're gonna say it with me, but best is the standard here. In our program, it's what we want to be known for. So we believe in giving our absolute best in everything that we do in order to become the best that we can be, individually and collectively, and that's on the court, that's in the classroom, that's in the community. We believe in a growth mindset, in trusting the process and becoming better each day and working as hard as possible to make that happen. We believe in setting the bar high and holding each other accountable to a very high standard. We will demand excellence daily of ourselves and of each other. We'll compete on the court and in the classroom. Graduation here will be the expectation, not the goal. And we will always represent Northeastern State University with pride and with class. In our program, we will love, care, and serve. I think love is the absolute greatest form of motivation there is. Love will permeate everything we do in our program. We will love each other, and we will love what we do. It's going to be the driving force behind everything we do. We will care about our performance. We'll care for each other in order to bring out the best in each other. And then finally, we will serve. We'll serve the others in our program, we'll serve this university, and we'll serve in the community. I truly believe, and I know my staff agrees with me on this, that we are our best as humans, as people, when we give of ourselves to a cause bigger than ourselves. We have a big challenge ahead, but I can say with confidence that the men on our staff and in our basketball program very much look forward to that challenge. We will embrace the hard work that it's going to take and be required, and we are excited to build something special together. Thank you very much. Again, humbled to be the head coach here and so excited to get started with this great group and appreciate you being here today. It means the world to me. Thank you.